So off we go once more. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bahia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chiesa! He shapes to shoot. It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 8.
It's become a case of men against boys. Schneider, oh, he's found support out wide. Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Beckenbauer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Cafu. He's had it taken off him. Owen providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. That is simply top draw. Beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
For this match was 71,000.
Well, that defending is decent hit. It's there. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. And straight into the wall. Gilberto Silva. Cafu. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Owen. And Owen! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Owen is herring after that one. No, that's been intercepted. Baresi. Now it's Drogba. Owen. Here's Beckenbauer. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Bastoni gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Chance for Beckenbauer. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Cafu looks to clip it forward. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Bayer punts it upfield, and it's Van Bouten. Now it's Havertz.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Owen. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now Costa Curta. Maradona has given away a free kick.
Substitution.
Tottenham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Owen! Owen! Oh, taken with style! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Bahia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Torres, pressing high and with purpose. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now that's well seen too. Drogba. It's Drogba!
Substitution in
And that
progress.
is high. So there's going to be another change here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely weighted
6
ball.
added minutes has been indicated.
Torres! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Beckham. Gilberto Silva. Torres. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That is good alertness. Torres is onto it in a flash. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And just a quick
Chiesa,
reminder today,
happy
please
to
drink
bask in the
responsibly.
accolades
Anyone
from
appearing
all
intoxicated
around.
or behaving
The
in
stage,
an inappropriate
most
manner will be
certainly
removed.
his.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's fabulous. In with the challenge.
Havertz, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, it's Batistuta. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Picked out brilliantly. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Tottenham have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 14 minutes is number 27, Hatsini.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Schneider. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Chiesa. Gets a good foot in there. Chiesa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Baresi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played through for the wide man. And here's a shot. Oh, crossbar! And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Drogba. Bahia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course... Chance for the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ricky Puig clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a corner. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Gilberto Silva. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. And it's Sneijder. Ricky Puig. Tottenham are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Tottenham have their second corner now. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. Ricky Puig. To Havertz. Ricky Puig. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. And here's Batistuta. Chiesa in acres of space out wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Drogba. Might be danger. And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Bahia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Has a goal! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
With the owner of a blue car,
That's been a decent 45 minutes.
Gate,
Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
About to be towed away. Substitution.
Second period then underway. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chiesa. Sneijder. Chiesa has it in. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without hesitation. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Played into space out wide. Goes in for the header! No, not the best of headers.
Bahia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Baresi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Drogba. And it's Drogba. Chiesa. Platini. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's clever. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Owen! Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, they could be caught out here.
The match was 71,649.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, nicely intercepted. Platini. Cafu. Tottenham finding their passes. Van Nistelrooy. And he's been shifted off it. Schneider. And he welcomes it in. Can he spark a counter here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Chiesa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kante does well to get it back. Bahia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Beckenbauer. Maradona. And it's Drogba. That has been cut short. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Schneider, not the most accurate pass. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Bahia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And they can counter here. Now it's Owen. He's got away. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 22, Daniel Van Buiten. Number 4,
Torres.
Schneider.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Platini.
And it's Maradona.
Number 8,
Driving on and making good progress.
Number 2, Aresi. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Now it's Torres.
Mbappe. Number 5.
And he cuts out the supply.
Beckenbauer.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Number 9, Costa
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
taking place.
Drogba. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe, he's got the shot away! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Is number 7.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
Tottenham take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Forwards and with intent. Torres has it out wide and in space. Good read, needed to be. Van Belten. Oh, just skips, and the shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Tottenham can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Can he finish? Only partially clear. Can he spark a counter here? Driving on and making good progress. Owen providing an outlet on that flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Oh, well played, well played.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
And here's Del Piero. Platini. Adams deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gilberto Silva. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably...
He's got the shot away! Platini. Cafu. Might be danger here. Costa Curta has been caught there, it's a foul. Costa Curta. Now it's Havertz. Guti. Pass somewhat off target. Shifted upfield. Van Balten gets over and intercepts. So it is still 0-0. Platini. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pass is just off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Beckenbauer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Balten gets rid without sophistication. Platini. That's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. And it's Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Drives in it, shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gilberto Silva gets it away.
Bahia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And that is a little undercooked. They get a throw in. Gilberto Silva. Platini. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Gilberto Silva looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the finish! Goal! Bahia! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good running with the ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Havertz. Throw it. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. Can he get away here? Oh, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Drogba. Batistuta. Del Piero. Now it's Owen. And there's green grass ahead of him. Van Belten. That's a good ball played into space. Looking for the runner. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played back in. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that's a little loose. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Bastoni. Baresi. Aims beyond the defence. Van Belten. Owen. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good alertness. Tottenham still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Costa Curta. Cafu makes the interception. Van Belten. Now it's Havertz, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. Now that's a fine challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, not quite.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen. Drogba. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Drogba. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Guti proves too strong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Scholes. And it's Guti.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chiesa is in a really good position out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Drogba. Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bahia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Beckenbauer, Drogba, and he's in on goal, now the finish!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And they win it back again. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bahia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bahia have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet.
There will be 3 minutes.
Changes him with that pass. Mbappe. He's got away. Drop has a go! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already... Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer. Short changes him with that pass. Conte. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. And it's Owen. Now it's Del Piero.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need...
Oh, that's disappointing. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's in on now, the finish! Goal! Bayer!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, a breakthrough already. It's Snyder! Beckenbauer. Can he latch on to this? Caught offside that time. Tottenham are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Snyder. That is a great pick out. Platini. He has found the one. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Batistuta. That looks a good ball through. Goes down. Has a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
Havertz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Platini with the clearance. Tries to get it clear. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi. Snyder. He's found the way through. Guti. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And there's the hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Petit. Schneider. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Havertz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Havertz.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes in for the header! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Guti. Oh, played right into his path. And Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Costa Curta. And the shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper's ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. Owen. Costa Curta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Adams. Now Van Bouten. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Petit. Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Drogba. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Petit. Schneider. And it's Petit. Platini. Well read, nice interception. Adams. Schneider. Petit. It's Schneider. Now it's Drogba. Conte. It's a look and plays it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. Well, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Costa Curta has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Owen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Batistuta, good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that. Owen. He's got tall. Goal! Bayer! And they get themselves in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bahia take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Substitutions taking place.
Tottenham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Baresi. Havertz does well to get it back. Havertz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh no, he's got that wrong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, what about a counter-attack? Havertz providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Owen. Oh, there's a probing ball. Turns and goes back. Oh, he has a go! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
15.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Morientes really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Progress.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Drogba. A heavy challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chiesa, he's got a sight of goal. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Van Nistelrooy.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Can he finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, what a ball is in here! Morientes.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baresi. We are into stoppage time. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe hits one! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
The goal scorer.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not
Number
moving the ball
23,
smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution in progress.
Bahia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for enough.
And with that, the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle, and here we go. Maradona. Spread neatly. Pinches it off him. Oh, easy pickings there. He's through here.
Havertz really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, tries a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
After
Expertly
7
done.
minutes
No
is
other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Michael Owen.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well-timed, excellent interception. Maradona. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chiesa. Floated up and over. And that is out of play. Van Bouten. Cafu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Bouten. Gilberto Silva. Schneider. Maradona.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chiesa is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Schneider chips it through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Danger averted for now. Bastoni. Chiesa. And he was quick to react. Bahia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course... And here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Chiesa. And they win it back again. Drilled in low. Cafu gets it clear. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer. Chiesa. Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
Guti! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 10, Guti.
Bahia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Owen, and it's Guti. He's looking to set free a runner. Platini. Now that's well seen too. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gilberto Silva. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Bastoni. Platini.
2 added minutes
Are
has
certainly
been
playing
indicated.
with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, some tackle that. Chiesa. Van Bouten. Nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
Substitution
And
on
the action
field.
is back on the way.
Number 2, Baresi.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Batistuta, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That looks a good ball through. Chiesa! Chiesa! Now, who's going to be first to this? Owen looking understandably energised after his goal. He can run onto that. It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bahia have their third corner. He's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Maradona engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Maradona. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is just off target.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Chiesa. And they're quick to get it back. Batista, there's the shot! In he goes again! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he cuts out the supply. And it's Maradona. Chiesa.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Owen has got himself a free kick. Costa Curta. Chiesa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is good alertness. And that's gone loose. Drogba! Gilberto Silva.
Bahia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a... Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Costa Curta cuts it out. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! Do not write them off! Back they come!
The goal scorer!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Chiesa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And here's the chance to counter. Into the last 5 minutes. It's Drogba! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Maradona providing an outlet on that flank.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Darren Fletcher.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Neatly clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. Tottenham have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe. Maradona. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
Would you
visit to our
summarise what
official
we've seen
store
today
where
then, Jim?
memorabilia from
Yeah,
today's
this looked the
match are
most
now
likely
available.
outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.